I say to Daniel, mic is there, one on off button. I say to Daniel to turn. No need to press anything. വരുന്നതോ ക്യാമറ ഈ ക്യാമറ ഉപയോഗിച്ചു കയ്യിലെടുത്തു ക്യാമറ
Amazing. So that's the most important thing. He can do it. I'm sure you all you should be doing it. The team was quite perfect, and I came to Dr. Jaison and met him, and in 15 days I lost 7 kg. Wow, 15 days he lost 7 kg, just knocked it down.
I don't want any maximum people not sit there. Some people maximum, otherwise it won't be
It is not 2 months, 60 days of attendance. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു 2 to 4 months ഉള്ളിൽ നമുക്കിപ്പോൾ ഒരു ആഴ്ചയിൽ 1 2 3 നമുക്ക് വരാൻ പറ്റുമെങ്കിൽ 60 days of attendance നമുക്ക് 20 days later നമുക്ക് അതിനെ പറ്റും. I'm here, and my team is here to guide you every step of the way.
introduction.
Dear friends, today let's celebrate health. And now please give applause for Dr. Jaison.
Alright guys, thank you. Why that chairs are empty? Come sir. Sit up. Hi, how are you? Jaison and you. I have the most youngest couple doctor here. Yeah, last week I had from UK 90 and 85. The lady was 85. They couldn't walk and they just came. You know. Thanks for coming, guys. Thank you. Please come in. So, thank you, everyone. Anyone once one more time? Yeah. One more time. That's the right word, right? Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Where is your friend, doctor? The other friend. These are 2 friends you have. Thank you. Thanks for 2 friends coming left and right. Now you are my friend. She's my long-time friend. She's also a longevity expert. So one of my gurus. Come, hello, Komastam, Mukute. Alright, come. Right, so that's a flight, we are going to talk about it. We are going to discuss about this. What is this? You know anyone, people who lives in Japan, especially there is a place called Okinawa. How many people know Okinawa? Anyone been to Okinawa? No. So that's my next trip. Jaison want to come? This year we are visiting Japan to Okinawa. How many of the people who read the book called Ikigai? No. What is the meaning of Ikigai? Anyone knows? Anyone knows? Why we live actually, everyone? There's a purpose supposed to be, right? Yes? Thanks for coming, my lovely student. Thank you. Alright, so, yeah, I was talking about Japan. There was a book called Ikigai. Ikigai means a reason for being. What is that? In the morning when you wake up, you should have a purpose, am I right? When you wake up in the morning, hey, let's get up, gratitude. Everybody think, oh my God, what I'm going to do today. But, you know, we are not talking about, you know, the first vitamin I take in my morning, the first vitamin. Anybody guess which vitamin I take first thing in the morning to become in my 50s to be like this? This is what the first thing everyone should take it. My friend Gino sent me a video and he said this is the most important thing. And I'm just contradicting. This is the most important vitamin you should take it. What is that vitamin you think the most beneficial first thing in the morning? If you take this vitamin, it makes you young and makes you amazing day. Anyone can give a gift? Yes? I'll give you a gift. Huh? Water. Not vitamin C. It's called a G vitamin. What is that? It's a G vitamin. I already said, but most of you didn't even listen. Okay, don't think. You know, many of the people will. Huh?
Gratitude.
Who said, yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. I already said, give a gratitude, sir. So, imagine, guys, before we move on to the seminar and everything, imagine, I have missed many of my, some of my colleagues and my brother's mother few days back, few weeks back. So at least imagine when you wake up, you are breathing. Am I right? You just meet yourself, you are breathing, you are alive. 100 to 150,000 people die every single day. You are alive. Am I right? So first thing in the morning, you should say what? Thank God and gratitude. Let's say gratitude if we are here. Can I hear that from you? Gratitude. Say.
Gratitude.
Yeah, because you are here now. And a full house we have. So all the chairs are full and thank you everyone. Gratitude, we are here. We are alive. We are breathing. We are good. Am I right? We are all good now. So far we are good. So that's the most important thing in life. To have that gratitude, what you are, who you are, wherever you are, whatever you have, you understand? That's the most important thing. So gratitude is very important in life to move ahead. And Ikigai means what? The book it says actually, but normally what Ikigai means, a reason for being. When you wake up in the morning, what makes you drive? Why you wake up? Otherwise you can sleep or die, am I right? What's your purpose in the life? What's your goal in the life? You have something, am I right? Otherwise, you should not be here anymore in the world. Right. So that is why I tell you the story why people in Japan, they live good. It's not only their good food, good weather. They start the business at the age of, doctor, how are you? There's another young friend of mine, doctor, a medical doctor. Very good friend. Stand up, doctor, say hi.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. So many doctors in this room, actually. Thanks, doctor. So many doctors today. Thank you for all the doctors coming. And so, the most important thing is not the people who, they are old. And now, today I was debating with, again, I'm going back to Jaison, my friend. He said, I've been working for the last 50 years and I've been, okay, I'm still 50. I just wanted to take it easy. In Japan, they start a business at the age of 90 or 95. Maybe a couple, they live together and they start stitching or something, and they will be making a handmade bag and start selling to the shop. And by the age of 100, their business will be flourishing. Okay, so they'll be taking the bag, and so their great-grandfathers maybe take a call to them and say, hey, you guys wanted to come to the heaven or hell? So they will say, it's okay, we are not waiting another 10 or 20 years because the business just started. You understand? That's the way they do it. I hope you guys understood. So in life, till you die, you have to be active and move around. That's what the idea is. Today, if you reach to that, in today's world, this is the seminar is all about. That's the concept. Okinawa, that is an island. It's an amazing place. You can go there, you can live there, we cannot go there, right? There are many blue zones like that. 5, 6 different blue zones are there. It's not easy for us on a busy life. If I ask Jinu or doctor or my other friend here, been here a long time, or anyone, if I ask you, let's go to live in Japan, or you will say, no, I have work here, I have to make some money, we are all running. It's not easy for us to go and shuttle down to a resort or a wellness center and just get a benefit of increase in the quality of life. So it is only very few people can get that. We are all in our life, we are just always busy and we have stressful life. Am I right? It's not that easy for us to survive. Even though we wanted to, many of the people wanted to exercise, somebody wanted to change the diet, somebody wanted to go to the gym, somebody wanted to do the yoga, somebody wanted to do the swimming, somebody wanted to wake up in the morning, somebody wanted to make more money. But end of the day we fail because we don't have that kind of time and the facility. Am I right? Today we are living in an AI world. If you look at 15 years back and today, if you look at, we have everything. I'm telling you, write it down. I went to several labs. Hi, another, thank you. So, I went to several labs, genetic labs. One of my program is 15, 20 years back, I started genetic testing, DNA testing. So, if you don't know, I'm not going to put all this thing in my seminars. We can add some chairs, guys, if you want. Hi, sir, thank you. Ramesh? Antonio. Ramesh is here, sorry, Antonio. Thanks for Anto. Ma'am, you are? Thank you for coming. Thank you. Alright, so most of the places, there's one simple thing. If everyone wants to live longer, or living longer is one thing. I'm not talking about anything today, living longer. We are not talking about the lifespan. We are only discussing about the health span. You understand the difference? Why you want to live to 100 and you are in the bedridden last 20 years? Anyone want to live that? Or yeah, thank you. So you want to enjoy the quality of life, you want to move, you want to go and see your friends, and you run, you move, you play, you enjoy. That's why we have to live. If you are bedridden, I don't want to live. I don't know whether you want to live just to be like a, Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. So, I've seen that many times, and we all actually always say, oh, whatever it happened, it's supposed to happen, and enjoy the life. That doesn't work like that. That is what I'm coming to the point. So, my point here is two things. When I went to a genetic lab, I just learned in DNA, what is the structure of the DNA? It says actually, the longer the telomeres, every cell, there is, and many of you know who's studied, the doctors, they know, what is telomeres means. The longer the telomeres you have in a cell, that is going to make you live longer. So, if I check your biological age, see, I'm going back again, I don't want to do just mimic and drama, I'm doing this job for I owned the gym at the age of 11. My father bought me a gym. I was exercising at 10 and I was playing everything. Now I made 40 gyms and clinics in my life in 40 plus years, which means maybe I'm 30 or 32 or 33 for the last 20 years. I hope you understood. So Last 41 years I'm in the business. I've been in the wellness business, and I have tried my own body or thousands or hundred thousands of people. So in my 50s, and I'm having a biological age of 25 or 30, and I can talk to you, I can run a show, or I have the same energy from the morning till evening because I can biohack the age or biohack anything. You tell me. That's why people call me a biohacker rather than just a weight loss guru or something. So going back to the telomeres health, if I test you, most of you, you'll be shocked. Your telomeres, the length of the telomeres will be shortened. Even though you might be daily going for a walk, you might be reduced the calories, you're still thinking that I'm a fit person, may not be the reason, because there are some other reasons behind making you age. It's not just reducing the calorie in by this divided by this calorie you spend. These are old theories, which is I learned 35 years back in America. I got an opportunity to study in America, and I had an opportunity to study in London. So I have a couple of qualifications in nutritional medicine and sports medicine, and I studied a little more, and I have 30-40 qualifications, so I have a doctorate added to that. But I learned something that, and I'm not practicing that, and something new I am practicing, which is after 25 years back, I'm doing something extremely different. So 25 years back, people told me to drink a glass of orange juice. Today, I don't give an orange juice. Kuya. I get my healing water, hydrogen water, please. How many of you know, I call this as a holy grail. How many of you drinking this? In the sitting here, can you raise your hand? So thank you, Mike Line. Apart from my Mike Lines, none of you are drinking. And you not drinking. How many years you been coming here? Why? Kuya, Kabayan, Kuya. This one, you are Kabayan. Okay, you have to start. What is this? It's just a simple thing. Just ask ChatGPT, what is it? ChatGPT, in here, in this one of the biohack is Dr. Jaison is doing in program, we have drinking hydrogen, breathing hydrogen, and bathing hydrogen. We have a spa here inside. We have an ice bath. You know what is the ice bath benefits? If you go and jump, again, I'm not putting all that in there. I'm just running through so I can just tell you in the beginning itself. We have started with the seminar workshop. I thought I'll just generically give you an idea. So if you like to sit, you can sit. If you don't like to sit, you can leave and go. Thank you very much. This is the idea of the introduction, I hope. Yeah? So, my point is here. Now, when you go into an infrared sauna or a sauna, they say, I've been doing sauna for when I was in London. It's cold, actually. I've been doing sauna for the last 25, 30 years. And me and my friend, I have a good friend, Ricardo. He's my director here. He's 68. And he looks like a 35, 40. Last 25, 30 years, I'm taking care of him. My programs he's doing. He was a chubby guy. He lost 25 kg. Now he's fit. And he's having more time, so he sits in the sauna. He's far better biological age, and he has less mortality, which means less chance to die earlier, just sitting in the sauna for 20 minutes. How many of you know that? And go and sit straight into a cold plunge called ice bath, and you're going to be recovered, and your brain will get shocked, and you'll burn fat from the liver even sitting on that. That's the research saying. So even if you're drinking, you have a fatty liver, you do only do that. In order to, some people go for 2 hours of running and dieting, you don't have to do that. And you take some medication, there is no medicine for the liver, and you're only doing that, you can reverse your fatty liver, you know that? And just fasting. It's a simple thing, simple hacks. So many of us, we have a facility, many of you have in a hotel, staying in a hotel, staying in a house, and you have a facility, a couple of times a week you have a facility. You don't have to come here. We have a facility. We have an infrared sauna or slim port. When some of you tried, am I right, sir? The same benefit, you get it. But you haven't sat down, ice bath. Next one, we are going to throw you into the ice water. Not in that -4. All right, we have to remember, go back to the telomere health again. So, what I'm trying to say, why we are aging means it's not just only thing. We have stress. Stress makes the cortisol. I have stress. I shall not say, in COVID time, everything came, yeah? I'm sure many of you got also affected, yeah? Not me, I had the same because I've been having somebody I told them, I had several, anybody from UK? London, no. I had so many properties in London. When I was young, I was in London. I bought properties and mortgage and everything, and I got it. And I wanted to make a chain of wellness and fitness center. I invested a lot of money in Kerala because one of my friend, actor Mohanlal, he said, okay, let's do something. I went there, and in Corona, COVID, I had to close down. Same time, I have a little kid, he's only 5, and he got a brain tumor cancer. So in the challenge, I had to move ahead. It was not easy for me to survive and move ahead for the 5-6 years till he get over. Till that COVID, we have to close down many of the... So everyone, I'm just giving you an idea of life. We all go through it. Okay, the intervals, we're going to give you something. You had a green tea, Longjing tea with ginger and lemon. This is a detox juice. The same benefit as cold plunge. Actually, it has beetroot, carrot, ginger, parsley, lemon, celery. You don't have to drink straight away. You can drink more than 6 to 8 ingredients in it. And it's one of my favorite for actually to detox you, cleanse you, and clean your liver. And if you drink at least 7 days a week or 7 days, I think you are drinking now that one.
This one now.
No, you have to get your diet. Actually, you are what A blood group. You met the dietitian. He met the dietitian or not? You met the Dr. Deeply. You met him. You didn't give him the liver detox plan yet. You didn't give him the liver detox plan. Him. Yeah. So maybe he didn't start yet drinking. That's what he's saying. Let's start doing that. Yes, sir. You guys are doing. Thank you. All right. And you feel good. Am I right? More energetic. Yeah. Thank you. Very good. All right. So let's move on again. And just let me close that. Let me start. If you have a longer the telomeres, how do you get the longer? Reduce the free radical. The word you learn. What is it? Reduce the free radical. How you get aged? Because you have more free radical. What is free radical? How many of you from Trichur or Kerala? Yeah. Okay. We are like Keralites. We actually lend people money. So we allow people to borrow money, and let's say I'm giving her money, and I should not take it. I'm just saying this guy I'm giving money, or she's giving me money, and I supposed to give him in 6 months, and I don't have money. I go and borrow from her, then she give me money, then I don't have money to give him, then she added an interest, then I go this, and I go after the chain of that. End of the day, 4 or 5 people asking me the interest. End of the day, I don't have anything to do. Then I might, Dr. Nana, I have another beautiful doctor here. And everybody welcome the Dr. Nana, our aesthetic specialist, as she is an aesthetic doctor. You're not doing anything for me, only physically. Yeah, you have to do some treatment. Anybody into more beautiful or more that she's one of our doctor, Dr. Nana. She helps us in aesthetic area, so that is in part of our program. Thank you very much. After your work, you are here. We've been just only starting. I'm just waiting for you. Thank you very much. All right. So, reducing the free radical. Free radical is the most important. So, the chain of reaction, the same thing as I said, I borrowed so many people the money, I couldn't pay, end of the day, I don't have anything, I jumped in the water, suicide, and I died. Same thing with your cell. You get one oxygen you lose, and another you just borrow, another one, a chain of reaction happens, and you will get a lot of massive amount of cellular death. That's the way you age. And how it happens, someone smokes, someone drink alcohol, someone get even a pollution, a second-hand smoking, you're eating a fried food, if you're eating a vegetable with the herbicides, pesticides and all that, you think that is it. You're just buying from the market, I'm eating more vegetable, that vegetable itself making you age because you're not able to clean it. Everything in this world is actually making you age because it increases the word called free radical. Now Dr. Nana is drinking green tea. It has a very little -80 of ORP. It's called oxidization potential, means antioxidants. So she's drinking that green tea. She has -80, and this has the magic water has 10,000 ppm of parts per million of at preventing the free radical, and it's called selective antioxidant. And there is no selective antioxidant in that green tea. That's what I've been drinking Last 25 years, I'm drinking something called, I'm sure some of you know, heard about that, something called ionized alkaline water or a Kangen water or something. I'm sure. Yeah, at least 2-3 people know that. That is, yeah, and Japanese people, all the Japanese people drink alkaline. When your body is in acidic and alkaline balance. You know, one of my program, I sell some of the people like Jinusa. Why Jinusa? You eat like the chicken, why I'm calling you, sir? We actually on a generic diet. Are you following my program? What's your blood type? And you, ma'am? Yeah. You are O and you are A. When you stop eating meat, if you are eating, you feel better digestion. Yeah. And the opposite way, when you stop eating chapati and lentil, you feel better. Am I right? You no bloating. This is better. Yeah. So yeah. So every single person is different, am I right? The food is different, all the food in the planet is good. But which one is good for you, you have to decide and find out. Some food doesn't. So my program, even though I studied a nutrition degree, I got a degree and I learned it, having a scoop of protein shake is good. Yes, I was taking 30 years back a scoop of protein shake, whey protein. Whey protein is amazing because it's a byproduct of milk. But last 25 years, I'm not taking it. As soon as I learned this, that comes from, it's actually lactose. Lactose is not digested and it's not assimilated and it's acidic to me and I'm not taking it. Even though you go to a gym and a bodybuilder, he's still taking it because it may digest for him, it may be helping him, maybe not helping him. But for my program, even a cucumber for me is acidic. That's what I learned and that's so. Keeping your body into an acidic and alkaline balance is very good. That is what 6,000 years back Ayurveda says. It's called Sharam and Amlam. That is a kind of balance we need. And in your body there is no homocysteine. That is means a balance. And that makes this hydrogen water makes the balance. That's the most important thing. That is why it's called a selective antioxidant. And generically, if you eat fruits and vegetables and even green tea, it doesn't have a selective antioxidant. That's why we drink hydrogen. Going back to the Japan, alkaline water is still good. It has three things. Same thing here, alkalinity. Higher the alkalinity, the absorption is better because it has a smaller piece. When you drink water from normal water, this is not part of our seminar. If you learn it, it's better for you. Drinking normal water, body cannot absorb. I drink 2 liters of water, body doesn't absorb. Our olden days, we put it in a copper because it adds some minerals in it. Yeah. Or you drink it from a river, it's more minerals in it. Now when you get a water from the bottle, it is refined, or if you have put a filter, aquaguard or something, there is a famous actress says, Hema Malini, she says, Kend dete hai sabse shuddha pani, which means Kend is giving you the best clean water and she never lies, is correct, because it is a 7 different kind of reverse osmosis system to clean the water. By the time the water is clean, there is no minerals left and body does not need that and it's only drink when you excrete it because we need minerals in the water. Do you understand? So we need actually literally a dirty water. So when you drink ionized alkaline water, it has a micro-clustering ability, means it is small pieces, it can even hydrate. If you drink alcohol and drink next day 3 bottles, you won't even feel it, the hangover because this actually straight away going to your brain and hydrate or it's actually help you to remove the hangover because it's cellular level, it goes and absorbs. That's a benefit, an example like this. So alkaline ionized water and it has high antioxidant, which is again ORP, oxidation potential, that's a benefit. Conclusion with the last thing, let's move on to here. We said about the telomeres, so in case there's no question, only we ask everything after will person. So thank you, because I have to finish with your permission, thank you. So you note it down, I'll meet you, I'll see you, everyone that. Okay, so my conclusion is very simple. If you have the longer your telomeres, if you have today, which means if you have at least 10 years of biological age less, if you live to the next 5 to 10 years, the medical programs, genetic editing it's called, is happening. You may live to 120 and 150 easily. I don't know if there is a death or mortality is going to happen, but I don't know. These are the research stage. And many people maybe don't want to live 100, 120, 150. conclusion is here. Today we are discussing about how long you live, we don't know. When you live, enjoy the quality of life. So thank you very much. I hope this is what we are going to discuss. If you allow me, we will run through whatever I learned in the last 40 plus years. I'll share it with you, but it's not going to be everything in the next 30-45 minutes. We'll just brief it. And conclusion, we are discussing about how we're going to share this program, enjoying only the people who want to sit in and just we'll discuss it and finally we discuss. Yeah, that is all we're going to do it. So the program is called Dr. Jaison's Longevity Flight, from aging to ageless, biohack your age. So everybody, many of the people comes to this clinic or Body Perfect or any clinics, the primary aim is actually to lose weight. Yes, if you lose weight itself, your ideal weight. But if there is any ideal weight? Anyone knows that? Is there any ideal weight? This height, this weight? Everybody, the doctors, you go to that, it's not ideal weight actually. It's actually, sorry to say, it's bullshit. Yeah, sorry. Because there is, if I'm an ideal weight, I'm 92 kilo, I am 22 kilo overweight. Last 40 years I'm exercising, my bone density is higher, my water weight is higher, my muscle mass is higher, and my body composition, my fat percentage is actually, I put on little weight on, I was acting in a movie, otherwise I'm leaner even, and I'm more higher the weight because I have more muscles, I'm 95, I can't be like walking like this, so I lost weight, actually the muscle mass. So I am over 20 kg, and if I have to be a height weight equation, I'm supposed to be 70-75 kg, I'm almost 20 kg overweight. So it's only your body composition. So there is no ideal weight as such. It's your body composition and where the fat is accumulated, which I'll explain to you later on this part. How many of you know about me? If you want to do, you have heard about a few things. Mr. Vignesh, are we playing any videos today? Anything? I don't want to spend, you can go into my YouTube channel or Instagram page. Everything is Dr. Jaison's. There are a lot of people like celebrities do my programs and everything. But one of my video that I put in for gut was like 365 days. Now if I'm talking about this today, there was one point I'm going to say about gut. And that gut is actually I've done for 365 days on gut videos, 1 day, 2 days, everything about gut. Gut is your second brain, it's going to improve your health, it's going to increase your immunity, it's going to do this, it's going to do the skin health. And how I'm going to have in 1 hour share everything to you, it's not possible.
Congratulations, Jason, for completing 365 episodes on gut. Okay, it's amazing information you have passed to the audience. And what is your next project?
I have a couple of more projects which I'll tell you now, right now.
This I just showed you an example. Some of you know, how many of you know actor?
Jason.
How many of you know only a few of them? Because he's from South India, he's one over India, he's one of the famous actors. I'm sure if you were in India, you would have known it, yeah. But otherwise, you know him. Yeah, you know him also, yeah, right. Just
Jason, can you explain the importance of gut in a human body?
Okay, the gut means your second brain. In the olden days, people used to think the brain was talking to the gut. But now they say that the gut is talking to the brain. And the most important thing is actually in your body, more than 70 trillion bacteria lives.
70 trillion bacteria.
70 trillion. That means Lalsar is like an alien for me. Only 30% of your human body you have, and the 70% of your body is fungi and bacteria.
So how can you find out the bad and good bacteria?
Very good question. So that we can find it out from a bit of stool actually. So these days we have the latest technology that we can take out a bit of stool and we can send it to the lab and we can find out a gut test and we can understand how many good bacteria and bad bacteria live in your body.
So just go back to the videos. Any videos? So many nice videos are there. Famous celebrities, Vivek Oberoi, some of you know. Let me play that one. Just wanted to show me some of you knows. Just play that Vivek Oberoi's video.
Hey, so I'm with Dr. Jaison, who's a total rock star and in charge of my transformation for my new action movie. Yeah, we're gonna make it, bro.
We'll try, sir.
100%?
100%.
Yeah, all right, man. So
You see
total
what he
rock
says.
star. I love the way it's a holistic transformation, not just physical, not just pumping iron in the gym, but you know, the mind, the body, inside, outside, all of it coming together. So I love Jaison's program, and
Anyway, you watch what you want. Generic way, I'm just giving you an idea about this. Actually, See, most of us not started from an A. How many of you go to exercise on a day-to-day basis? You know, I just wanted to tell you something. If somebody is smoking, I know most of you know that. I don't want to say if you guys are smoking, I'm not here to make you stop smoking or it's your decision. You know what is going to be. If you are a smoker, and say an example, let's say I'm a smoker and she's not smoking, and if I smoke and I exercise and she doesn't smoke, she doesn't exercise, I live, that's the research say, I outlive means I live better than or longer than, hopefully, I don't know whether I get a cancer, but in the science says I live more than her even though I'm a smoker. Do you understand? So you see the benefit of exercise. So add it. And it's not just the walking. Exercises, you see, if I have to tell you, most of you walking, now I have a continuous monitor I put in here. I'm not going to explain that one, but this has a lot of things I'm monitoring actually in my app. Where's my phone? I can know my continuous monitoring every single minute. It's monitoring my sugar. I'm not diabetic. I have an HbA1c of 5.1, sometimes 4.9. You know, this number, again, it's not in this seminar, but I thought I want to share to you. This is a very important thing. If you can stick on one like this, we also give later on in the program, if you want, we can put it for you like you are there. Why is it important? Now, many of the people, we are on weight loss. I'm sure some of you have started taking Manjaro, Vigo, or GIP, GLP, Retratude, or some big. You know, many of the weight loss things. You will go and see a doctor, and doctor seen it, and they take it, and maybe it's actually maybe they are diabetic, and then maybe want to regulate the sugar, but mostly people take it. I know one person actually from India, was a famous actor. He took it and he just became like this, and he was sick, and he was taken to the hospital. And what was the reason? I don't want to. He's a famous guy. He's a director. He's a billionaire, and he became like an old man. Most of the time he was eating less, and actually because it reduces, and more than regulating the sugar, if you would have been people taking it, you know, when you get into a hypoglycemic state, means your sugar goes down, is worse than going up also. You understand? And if you're not regulating, if you're not finding, if you're not checking, it is not good for you. You understand? So I'm running and I'm doing, and I just in a state of 124 I have. You can see it now. If I just move around, it will go to below 100 in a few minutes. If I start jumping on, it will. I just took something before I took some dates and some drinks before I started, and still I'm monitoring here. It's not because I'm diabetic, because continuously monitoring. This number you learn, 579. In life, if you get 5, you live longer. One of the way. What is that 5? What is that 579? Which number is that 579? Not even any doctor will tell you, any health professional will teach you this. It's through my experience in 34 years, I'm telling you. If your hemoglobin A1C, HbA1c, if you manage to around 5, you live longer. If you reach to 6, your body is cooking, started to cooking faster. It's you putting like your liver and kidney and everything in some, in like frying oil, started to cook it. And if it's 6, it's faster cooking. 7, it's faster. 8 is faster. That's why it affects your kidney and liver. So 5.4 is okay. Anything above 5.4 is not a good idea. Up to 5.4 is okay. Above 5.4 is not really a good idea. So anyway, it's not easy for in this planet, in this time, we cannot do that easy. I get it, but many people get it, but there is a challenge. But if you can bring it down to that area, that is what we're calling is actually age-proof, or reversing the age, or reversing your biological age, reversing your chronological age to lesser the biological age. That's what we're calling about. You understand? So these numbers are very important, and if you have sugar, that is why something like this, you should take it for at least 3-6 months. You to understand who you are, where do you go, how do you regulate your blood sugar. When you eat something, you will straight away know that it's nothing. I can wash, we stick it and give. It's not that expensive. a couple of hundred dirham, and you put it in, and actually in our premium program, it's all this kind of, in longevity program, all this is free. Our hydrogen water, this one, that one, IVs, and everything about the plane program. You sitting in a plane on longevity, and we will be serving you better than hopefully in like a Emirates. We are going there slowly, yeah? So that is what the idea of we are planning up for this program. Okay, so let's move on. So body perfect weight loss, wellness, longevity. Next, let's get board into the plane. Let's feel something. Let's try. Let's see what we can do together. So, how many of you know what is the word called biohacking? Anybody can explain to me? Anybody know what is biohacking? How many of you even see? This is what I wanted to tell you again. And so I had to say something very simple actually. Still now, even though we ask ChatGPT anything and we give you answer and AI there, still now we have not a clarity exactly what food you to eat, what food is good for you, who you are, what you are, how much exercise you have to do, or maybe you are casual, you don't want to know. You understand? If you need to know the basics first, then you have to go to the next. It's like without you going to the LKG, UKG and primary and to the high school, we are planning to go to the university. That's what the problem. So we need to go into that primary levels. You understand? We are not there actually. So we need to go there. We need to practice there. Once you start practicing the lower level, we cannot go without passing all these levels. You cannot go to the university. That's the way, same thing. Biohacking means very simple. Actually, a person like me, I'm a biohacker, I'm a small biohacker. There are a few big biohackers in the world. Only doing it for the last 40 years in Japan, and all 70 years, 80 years, people apply something. And the beauty is, you don't have to wait another 40 more years to understand your body. I have seen people, what they get the benefit out of it. It's not, you are not, even if you come here, you're not my first person. I have seen 10,000, I have constructed 40 clinics like that. And I have some of my videos goes to 8.7 million people watch and they come back. And it's through the experience and through the people and whatever the research is, not my concern, through the papers, you can get all the information there if you want. I wanted to tell you one thing. I've been even suffering. You get sometimes cramps, you get it. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. You don't suffer with cramps now. You don't feel tired. I want you to take everyone, write it down if you want to do something. First thing in the morning, what I do, I've been also all my life as a good trainer. I'm one of the best trainer training Mohalla, this, that. Royal family is number one. But last 5 years before, 4 years before, I didn't know how to fix my cramp. I do like some crunches and in the night I say, oh my God, and I have to be suffering 2-3 hours of sleep. I disturb. I don't know, I'm the master in my job and I couldn't fix it. One day I find out, oh, I can have something called a baga gold salt. And when I got it better. Then I mixed that one with my hydrogen water or my alkaline or ionized water and drink it. First thing in the morning, with a little bit of this are a hack. You don't have to do. You can just drink this one only with the baga gold salt that has a 92 trace minerals. It may prevent you hopefully no cramps and your muscles will be relaxed. You will be started having more energy first thing in the morning. But what I add in it, I add a little bit of canned pepper. Canned pepper actually improve my nervous system and then make me wake up, and I put 1 tablespoon of olive oil and make a hack and I drink it with my 8 to 10 omega-3, omega-3, 6 or whatever the things I have in CoQ10, my heart, this, that. I can't give you all the things what I take it, some of my supplements, and I am ready for the day. I don't have to take anything in all day. You understand? So small hacks like that. I have another hack for you if you wanted to take a coffee. I have another hack with the coffee, with the ghee, with the MCT oil, with the creatine and creatine. Everyone who knows how many people take creatine here? 2-3 people. And what is the benefit of creatine even? It even removes the brain fog. In 25-30 years before we used to take it, when I go to a medical doctor says, sorry, all the medical doctors here. They say, oh, don't take creatine, it increases the creatine. It's nothing related. It's going to affect my kidney. Then I wouldn't have any kidney now left. I take almost 100 pills every single day still. Now I'm reducing it because I use some peptides and other amazing God-given things are available in the planet. So I don't have to take all the things. You understand? Alright, so we get so many things. So that is why we have this longevity blueprint, and biohacking means someone who tried and applied and himself and thousands of clients and to produce to you, so you don't have to wait and see, now you have it. That's what the idea of biohacking. And someone want to lose weight, I'm telling you right now, I made a 20 kg in weight, 60 days weight loss program, and many people, thousands of people, and I'm sure, brother, you have tried, am I right? You lost some weight, and you are a consistent client for me long time, and you didn't even put on weight for a long time, you've been here for 3, 4, 5 years. But my point is, when and we didn't even use any weight loss, what do you call the injections, or naturally we went on. My program, my APP diet, we done a genetic test, we done a gut test, then we went on, we find out what was your deficiency, this that we put on. Even I didn't have all these facilities before. Now after you enroll, now last 2-3 years, I have even better facilities with the peptides and weight loss injections and other things, you know, the GIP and GLP and glucagon and different concepts I have that I can make it even faster and better. You got it. You don't have to have even a surgery. Yes, Dr. Nana? Oh, this is my another amazing drink. This is not milk. When you drink it, you tell me what it is actually. Many of you can just enjoy it. It's one of my favorite drink that actually prevent. It's one of my hack for you to prevent aging and more, maybe even prevent cancer. You know, that's one of the hack. It's one of the ingredients. It actually help in that. So you enjoy it. All right. Next slide, please. So I hope many of you understood the biohacking. What is biohacking? Yeah, clear? So I've been doing that for 30, 40 years non-stop. I don't have to explain about me, just go ahead. And that is my experience. Many of you know, you can just go back and check it, what I've been doing. Some of the people, celebrities and people have done my program. Next. Yeah. I just wanted to make you understand the difference in between men and women there. You know, actually you are different to men, you know that. Because you have hormones and you have different, everything is different compared to men, you understand? You have a menstrual cycle, we don't have one. You have a menopause, we don't have one. Most of the things related to you, the hormones, yeah? And when you get it, when you don't take care of yourself in young age, what will happen? You can get different kind of lifestyle diseases. Apart from that, most of the women comes to me and think that they all have either a hormonal issue. But most of the women, I've seen it, when they have put on weight, they will have also, like men, a kind of grade 1 or grade 2 fatty liver, and they just stop them. So, today, a kind of understanding everyone, I told you about sugar, why we testing the sugar. Yeah, thank you, Shyam. So, one of the other reason everybody to learn, Jews are here, one of the other reason why we are testing the sugar is, if you have sugar in your brain, that is called Alzheimer's. Anybody want to have Alzheimer's? More sugar than they did? If you have sugar in your liver, it's called fatty liver. And you have sugar in your heart, means a heart attack, or that is the way it is. That's why we need to continuously sugar. And how to reduce it is one of the key for reversing your age or reversing your biological age. That's the most important thing. Now, so for a woman, it's very, whenever you are here, we are talking about, okay, you got some of you didn't get it. How is it? Okay, ma'am, this is nice. Drinkable? It's fine. It's not milk, okay? It's not milk, it's purely 100% vegetarian, so it's everybody can drink. Huh? Alright, let's have it, then we'll talk. It's clean, it's fine. And we'll have it later. Okay. Alright, so the most important thing for women is very important to preventing your, one important thing. Yes, just underline one thing. Everything you learn in your life, one thing. But sarcopenia hits you faster, and sarcopenia means muscle loss. And that makes you age faster because you don't have testosterone. Men have testosterone, we don't get sarcopenia. And you get sarcopenia means you lose muscle mass, you get arthritis faster, joint problem faster. Even though you don't have like us heart attack, but still you struggle in your life, having joint pain and less of bone mineral density. So preventing arthritis and osteoarthritis and suffering with the pain, it is not a good idea. And we have a complete solution here in this program. I'm just going to run through it, okay? And any kind of cellular, we have a complete solution for it. From a skin age, we have every solution from external, internal, complete inside, outside story we can make it. From the food to, correction. Everybody please here. Yeah. Alright, next. For men, this is very important for men. If you have a friend, I've seen not one person, 2 person, 10 people, 10,000s of people I've seen it practically in my life. People who think that they are thin, they don't have to exercise. You understand? And they think that they don't have to exercise. Actually, physically, they will have, men have, if they're not a gene with the, because they don't have an external fat, that doesn't mean they are safe. The more, if anybody can't drink it, keep it back. It's just that oat milk, oat milk with turmeric, yeah, then a bit of ginger powder, then a mix of blend of all kind of nice spices. I can't give you all the ingredients. A little bit of clove, a little bit of cardamom, a little bit of everything, little. So it's spicy. It's like a chai latte, but it's a turmeric latte. It is. Yeah, and it's oat milk, not cow milk. It is. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. That's one of the nice things. You like it, you'll get one more. All right. Okay, here. All right. Okay, so let's here. You want to do a practical test of your metabolic age? I'll make you stand up and do it now if you want. All right. Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll be doing that. Otherwise, you'll be sleeping. So one of the most important thing is Sergey, the most important thing is, Sergey, is actually men, when we are getting after 30, 40s and all, when we put on the weight on the belly, even a little bit bigger, even few inches more, it's actually taxing our heart. So as soon as you have a belly that a little more, it's not the belly there, it's actually the belly inside is the problem. The visceral fat. And the visceral fat start accumulating in your kidney, liver and heart and blood vessels, and that actually accelerates the other diseases, lifestyle diseases like diabetes, cholesterol, heart disease, and you can get the pipe can get clogged and you can get break. And even after the COVID, and actually these are the published studies, and I don't want to go into that line. Many of the youngsters in 35 to 55 getting heart attack based on that, because the plague actually accumulating in the arteries is because. I will explain to you actually, most of the time when you go to a doctor, I'm not blaming anyone, all the health professionals are busy. If you come to me, I spend 2 to 3, or how many hours I spend with you, Sergey, at least 2 or 3. I have to explain to him in ChatGPT, and he enrolled in my platinum program, a kind of a plain program he enrolled. But I spend even last 2 or 3 days with him ChatGPT because he doesn't understand. He's understand English, but he wants to know everything clear. Then I'll ask ChatGPT, this is what blah, hydrogen, what is this is the benefit, and I'll convert that into Russian and I'll give it to him. If you go to a doctor, how many minutes they will spend with you, Sergey? Maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 5 minutes. See, that's what's the difference between when you go into a longevity protocol and when you want to improve the protocol. See, we all depending upon doctors, what are helping us. If you're going to die, if you have a heart attack, there is no option, you have to go to a doctor. You cannot do anything. This program is not just to replace a medical program. This program is for you to improve your overall health and not to go to a doctor. That's the idea of this program. You understand? That's the concept of this program in your life. Hopefully you die without seeing a doctor. In 100 or 120. That's not for you. Don't think about it. You will change your profession, okay? Dr. Nana, you only do aesthetics. Don't do GP, okay? Don't consult for GP, alright? We'll remove your GP license, okay? Alright, so visceral fat is the highest leading. As I was going to tell you, many of the people testing, let's say an example, how many of you go to a doctor, doctors say, let's say an example, let's do the blood test for the, cholesterol. So they say, okay, let's do the HDL and LDL. HDL is high density lipoprotein, which means it's a good cholesterol, and LDL is low density lipoprotein, means it is a bad cholesterol. And when I studied in America 30 years back, actually in early 93, 94, I was in America, so more than 32 years back, they told me up to 300 was okay for cholesterol, And when I went to UK to study after 4 or 5 years, then they reduced the numbers to 250. Now if you become 199, they will say you have high cholesterol. You understand? So cholesterol is actually not a bad guy. Cholesterol has thousands of functions in our body. It is not, and cholesterol, that good cholesterol transport the thing. If you have even less, if you don't have a cholesterol, man, you won't have even a libido. An example I'm telling you. You understand? So we need cholesterol. It's not a cholesterol. There is a cholesterol called VLDL, very low density lipoprotein, which is not good for you. That clogs your arteries. Why is the difference? I'll tell you. HDL is okay. LDL, when you have it's a big pieces, and doctors think that that was used to be clogging the arteries, but actually what happened is blood is water, am I right? So this is called something called water soluble. This LDL can push through the blood and get away, but when you have nobody's test, when you do a total lipid profile, when you have to go to the next time you want to do a cholesterol or a lipid profile test, you have to ask for a total lipid profile test, and it has to have HDL, LDL, VLDL. There are a lot of other markers for a heart. It's not the this is, I'm just saying that the basic. We are going to do more than 10-15 different markers. I'm not a qualified person to explain you. That's why we have several doctors. I'm just only a way for you. You know, we have all, in fact, I'm not a solution. We have different kind of, different specialities available in this clinic or in our program. So I'm just giving you an idea of it. So LDL means it's a low, smaller in pieces. Now after the pandemic, after the vaccine, even me, the first vaccine I took, and I always test my HDL. My HDL used to be 65, 68. The first vaccine I took it, and it became actually 50, 48, 50. And the second one, it became 38. And the third one, the booster dose of something we took it, and mine went even below 19. And I see myself. That's what I'm saying. I'm a biohacker. I test everything. And it took me 4 or 5 years eating every day. 2 times salmon, then salmon oil, 3000 milligram of fish oil, olive oil, like this. I'm still drinking because of that hack in the morning. Anybody put water and oil together? I drink olive oil. That is a special dark olive oil imported. I bring it. I spend more than 250,000 dirham for that olive oil and drink it first thing in the morning to hack and increase my HDL, high density lipoprotein. And now I have just fetched to 40 after years of COVID and this thing. Imagine, and I lift every day weight training. So even that is not a good idea. So going back to the LDL, LDL is low density lipoprotein, and whereas the VLDL is the small pieces that actually bind together with the, they like each other, and it's like this, like they're becoming friends and they become a big piece, and that pieces stuck in the arteries normally because it is fat soluble, and when the heart pushes the blood or into the arteries, it may not move and it gets stuck, and you may break it. As a simple way you can get a heart attack. You understand? So we in our program we do different kind of tests, and the visceral fat is one of the major cause of it. That's what I'm trying to explain. You understand? And when you have visceral fat, anyone will have grade 1, grade 2 fatty liver. Normally when you go to a doctor or somebody, they do a lipid profile test and a blood test won't tell you what grade you have a liver, fatty liver. That is only by a fibroscan you can find it. Now, these 2 doors are opening behind you. That means nobody is standing, anybody can walk into my clinic, yeah? Imagine if I put a security there, nobody can, you'll ask, who are you? Are you a member of Body Perfect? You came to Dr. Jaison. Am I right? So liver is a gatekeeper. Liver is your security to screen the people. When you have a grade 1 fatty liver, he allows somebody, hey, let's go, bribe me, put some money and go. Which means grade 1 is he allows someone to go inside, without screening all the chemicals and pesticides and all that. Doctor say it's okay, you're not going to die because if somebody goes, nothing will happen. Maximum you will have a brain fog, or you'll get a stroke, or you get a diabetic or cholesterol, you can come back to me, yeah? Or accelerate my lifestyle diseases. Grade 2 what? Both the door security say everybody goes, it's okay for me. Grade 3 is fibrosis, still you're not dying. When you reach to only liver cirrhosis, you're going to die. that's the time doctor say, okay, please go and do some action. So in life, we all have, one of the other things I want to tell you, when you die, when you correct it, try always every year just go for a fibro scan and find out whether you have a fatty liver, and don't keep a fatty liver in yourself. That makes itself your biological age lesser. One of the other things, apart from the sugar, I always suggest my clients, which is the most important thing, to accelerate you or reverse your biological age. And today we're going to check your biological age. How long you're going to live like this? I'm going to stand like this for a whole day. I'm going to stand like this. And I'm going to ask you 30 seconds to stand like this a little later, yeah? I'm standing like this already now 1 minute, and I'm going to ask you 30 seconds to stand like this in one leg out. We'll see how much is your, how long, what is your, biological age. Next, please. Alright, so Body Perfect gives a lot of different kind of programs. You know, in the future you will know that it's full of books. Whatever in the planet, you go to the clinic and yoga clinic will say, oh, yoga can make you, cure you, everything. You will not have. I'm not into that. I'm into whatever available in the world. I believe even you take a nice breath, let's do something, a very simple thing, and I'll show you something that very simple thing can actually make you learn at least 4 or 5. As soon as you wake up, drink the hydrogen water or water with the Bhagavad Soul. Then I have a couple of hacks. Then I want you to do at least 2 or 3 minutes or 4 minutes. Just do like this. Everyone take a nice deep breath with me, 4 counts. Take a breathe in. In, up to 4. Hold there for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And through the mouth slowly 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. So it's like a box. I'll repeat it again. We'll inhale, hold there for 4 seconds. Then we do exhale for 4 seconds. Then we do, again hold for 4 seconds. Then exhale. We try 2 times. Right, everyone. In, hold. Exhale out. Hold. One more time. In and hold. And exhale. 3, 2, 1. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Taking your shoulders, from your head. You feel, open your eyes. You feel better now. Your brain feels so good. Only 2-3 times that energy came back. It's a small thing we did. What an amazing thing, am I right? That's the way. So so if you go to a yoga studio, only you need to practice 5 minutes of yoga. You don't have to learn to be doing a headstand to become a master and to get all the benefits. So you take everything, any benefit, whatever in the planet. If you know that, okay, this exercise lifting weights is good, yeah, gym is good. Or doing this is good, or chiropractic, okay, that's good. Massage is good. So we learn the benefit and get it. That's what the idea of all of. Okay, next. Okay, this is very important. Every single person, doctors, my friends, this is what we are doing it. If you just read this heading actually, everyone, because what you don't test today become disease tomorrow. Ate, read that heading. If you don't test it today, because we are waiting for something to happen. That's why in the AA world, I was just discussing with Janissa, looking at the AI, concept of AI, every single thing now we can test it out, including the AI. We're going to have this plane launch. This gym is going to be doing a change, and we're going to put that complete launch as like a private launch. The people will come, changing the plasma, doing the different kind of tests, AI scans. We already have an AI BMI scan. We already have a AI fitness gym. So we're going to be more of AI, and we will be testing most of the things. So if you want to have a cancer marker, why do I have to suffer? You understand? Like if I knew my son when he born, if I tested him and if I knew where is he going to get something, I wouldn't have. I would have saved my life like for 5 years, and you wouldn't have to struggle for 5 years, the little boy. You understand? So everybody, that's the opportunity now. If you don't test it becomes a disease. Everything, like a fatty liver to diabetes to cholesterol to anything, even smaller tests. So we need to start looking into your health. If you want to, don't wait till you get affected. You understand? That's a concept you need to keep in your brain and start doing that. Wherever you do, here or wherever, Very important on a regular test, which I'll explain to you later. Alright, so we do have a different advanced diagnosis and different kind of tests. Some of them I'll just explain to you next. From chronological age to biological youth. This is what I was telling you. Like as I said, I can just jump in my 50s, I can run, I can do something. If you want me to do a headstand, if you give me a clap, or maybe later in the show, I will do a headstand and stand and do my seminar also here all day. If you want, if you challenge me, if you pay me $1 million. Or just to see me, that's $100,000, I'll do that for you if you want. I can do like a yogi, I can do a headstand in here also in my 50s. So my idea is just, like you can reverse your age. You want 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. It's not I feel younger, it doesn't feel younger. You have to perform, am I right? You have to look and feel that. And if you will be able to do that, you have to move that, your joints has to be there. Your health, your muscles, everything has to change, am I right? So it's not a small thing. So let's understand what is your chronological age. Chronological age is your calendar age. What's that? We cannot change it. I'm 52, I'm 53, I cannot change that. But now I have a 30 and I'm 28. As a biological age, I can talk, I can stand on my leg, I can extend my hand, I can do this, I can lift my leg. So that is, your balance, your coordination, your agility, your ability, your brain, your cognitive function, so many things put together. Your muscle mass, everything put together. What's your age? Your biological age, yeah? Your physical age. Let's see if you can, just a simple test we're going to do. All my friends, Dalia and other people, Dave and everyone come here and just look at everyone. We're going to do a small test, lifting the leg up, yeah? When I say ask you to stand up, you all stand up. And we're going to lift the right or left leg, whichever is stronger. Then I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and just stay like this for 1 minute. If you stay 1 minute, I'm going to give you an amazing. If you are falling down, just sit down. If you open your eyes, just sit down. So only what are we doing? Lifting the leg up. When I say close your eyes and don't touch here, or if you're falling, just sit down. Are you ready? Everyone, stand up and get up. All right, let's do it. You can also try, sir. It's a simple thing. Just try. Participate. Participating is, yeah. Are you ready to lift your leg up, everyone? Yes? Are you ready?
Yes!
Okay, you have to. There's no option for you. You have to stand up. Oh, okay. So even better. Then 2 people are standing. Just joking. It's okay. All right. Everyone, go and look at Kuya. Go and look at Kuya. Why are you looking? If anybody is falling, anybody is sitting, touching, you can just, okay, go around. The people go around, okay?
Yes.
Dave?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone?
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Lift your one of the leg up. Okay, whichever the leg. Are you ready? Up. The leg is up.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah. If you're not that, ready to close your eyes now. 1. Close your eyes. 2. 3. If you're falling, sit down. 3. Your eyes you have to close them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have to close your eyes. Not operating. 8, 9, 10. Doctor, you have to close your eyes. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sit down. 16. You open your eyes. 17, 18. Doctor, sit down. 19. Everybody, can you turn around and look? And what I did for that 1 month, 1 hour, I can do that. Can you see yourself? How your brain works, how's your balance, how is your cognitive function? Even you couldn't balance yourself for just like that for 30 seconds. Nana, you missed the chance to stand on 1 leg. You skipped away. So that challenge, just on that 1 leg, to balance yourself, to stand for a few seconds, you couldn't, and when I asked you to close your eyes, you couldn't even balance that. Imagine if you can do that. As a simple test, if you would have hold on 1 minute, you are at least 10 years younger than your age. If you can hold on 1 minute, if you are 40, you could have been 30 years old. If you are 50, you could have been on that. So, you need to go ahead a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. That is added to your life, basically. Next. So, that is what we do. So now, most important thing, how many of you have done a DNA test here? Mostly only 1 person, because he's my client. See, Recently, who bought a phone? Man, who bought a phone? iPhone. Junisar bought iPhone. When he bought a phone, there was a manual, and plus there was a manual available in the Apple Store, App Store, about everything about the phone, the function, and everything. 50 years old Junisar don't have his own manual. Who is he? What is he? Where is he come from? What food he supposed to eat? Only he does a blood test and the doctor says sugar is high, reduce the sugar. Blood pressure is high, reduce this one. How many of you know what food digests with you? How many of you know what allergies you have? How many of you know what you should avoid it? How many of you know? Can you get me a day? Get a DNA book and a gut book and 2 boxes? We do a simple mark test. I've been doing not a blood test. I've been doing a genetic test for since it started almost 20 years. Almost 20 years we are doing this. When it started primarily in my wellness center in Cochin. Imagine I've been learned that. That is why we can do something better. We can early detections, we can say someone is going to have a heart attack. I have a very famous celebrity. I've done a report and I told him 10 or 20 of them said in one didn't do it and that person actually exactly died. Famous actor. I don't want to mention, actually normally I put a video of him here. Today I don't want. But I'm just giving an idea. We can predict tomorrow you're going to have diabetic, cholesterol, heart attack, Alzheimer's, what food you to eat, what diseases to come. Right? So you have 100 pages of a manual about you, taking a bit of saliva, and you can actually improve your complete health if you understand it. But you have to take action. And as I said, when you take some pieces, which is true, like you take and send it in lab and you get a report, and we have seen it, gut is your second brain, 70 trillion bacteria lives in your body. How many?
73.
That's a lot. If you imagine that much of money, somebody, Nana would have been went back to our country. Nana. Hey guys, you guys are not the guinea pig. I got the same, huh? You guys were the guinea pig. And you know what is guinea pig means? You don't know what is guinea pig. You know, like before, in the olden days, a king wanted to eat something, they bring all the food, no? So somebody else will be saved, or they'll give it to somebody, a cat or something, and that cat didn't die or the person didn't die, only the king died. So, like in the lab, they test, they call us the guinea pigs. Guinea pigs means you test out them, then that means like, see, I'm drinking, you guys all tried it, you didn't die. So I'm drinking it now. So you know that I'm testing on you all this, yeah? Now you're all okay, yeah? I think you guys are not with me now. Okay, no problem. So, going back to genetic test, you have 260 genes analyzed and you get a report, what food you eat, what exercise, what disease to come. Unbelievable you can, and you can predict and prevent it for your life. All your life you can. It's not just you go to a dietitian, you take a diet, oh I'm going to eat less, and that doesn't work, guys. Please understand it. Every engine is different. Every engine is different. You understand? You might be a Lamborghini, Jinsar is a Rolls Royce, she is a G-Wagon, and we have to fuel the right fuel into the system. Your right fuel is your right. If you don't put the right fuel in the system, I say my brother Gino, I said, why are you eating chicken today? It's not his right fuel. It might not be killing him today, but it's actually accelerating because the kidney and liver and heart has to work 3 times more than if he is eating a meat, maybe red meat. That's the idea of it. But if you don't start to learn today, and if you do implement it, it's not going to help you, sir, whatever you do. There's no questions here today. Let no answer, and personal you can see. Yeah. Alright, we are not talking about personal lifestyle guide. Next. Gut again, understand your gut health. Detects, we done again, 70 trillion bacteria. I said we have, this one line only I'm telling you, we have 85% of we have to have a gut. Gut and brain function means in the olden days, they told us, okay, you have intestinal system, you eat big intestine, small intestine. We learned that 25, 30 years back. Today we understand, now it's not your brain, gut is your brain, that's what we say. It's not your second brain even. So everything starts from here, And whatever you eat, it's called, you have a lot of good bacteria and you have to give it a good feed. Now you eat something, if you don't eat balanced and you don't give the something, let's say example, if I'm eating something and I put something, what is my biohack? I will put some kimchi or sauerkraut or something pickles which is not regular pickles, and I give the feed. It's called probiotic and prebiotic. Probiotic as the live bacteria and prebiotics as the food for the probiotics, and digest and it get the material called postbiotics, and that is the products that are going to make you younger and healthier more, which is called bad shit and our bad poop and good poop. You understand? You need a lot of good poop, a lot of B vitamin, K vitamins, all that comes out of it. So most of the time we don't eat the right way to get the good poop. That is why your body is getting age. And that's the protocol and program we need to learn by genetic and your blood type. Your blood type is a very key in your life. Many people, doctors ignore that one because your blood type cannot be changed in your life. That's what I learned in the last 25, 30 years. Next. So we do actually, it's not just biomarkers. We actually coming up with different add-on to a different kind of test. Now we do almost 1,000 markers of tests for our premium clients, and we get to know every now and then we have a different kind of markers we understand and we can prevent. And I'm sure in the future everywhere it will be available. Here is only the difference is we put everything together and give it to a people. Where you go, you can go to the one hospital, maybe they do a blood test, somewhere else they do something, but this is something different. It's not the generic test, it is to improve your overall health. Next. How many of you know about the stem cell? I'm not going to be explaining the stem cell. I told you, if you have a better or good quality stem cells, like an example, if I'm 50 plus and I have a biological age of 30, I don't need to take another donor. Like normally stem cell comes from the umbilical cord or a plasma, and you can take your own fat and blood and you can use it. So what is stem cell is used for? Two things. Mainly, you can get an IV. All right, doctor, two-way. I'll put you the next slide and you'll understand. Now everybody is using a cell that is not become anything, and you can go to your heart and you can go to your brain and you can repair it and make you younger. That is what is a stem cell in one line I can say. That can come from your own body, your own fat and your own blood, and made into a 25 million, 50 million, 100 million, put it back in like an IV and you can be younger. Or you can take a plasma, yeah, and you can do the same thing also. But we use this actually our own fat. Adipose tissue it calls, just 10 ml fat, and we can make you younger. You believe that? That is the technology now we have. In this clinic we're doing that. You know that? This is a polyclinic, multi-speciality polyclinic we have. We're already doing, how many clients we done regenerative medicine, yeah? Oh, that's right, looking so good, and he didn't bring it to me. Now I'll take you and gun and shoot now. Next time you come with that one for me also. Okay, alright, and Genius also. Alright, next one, said next. This is regenerative medicine seems like an example. What's your name, sir? What's your name? Patel sir. Patel sir, 50 साल के हो गए अभी, 50 years. Yeah, almost fetching 80, 78 years old young man. So already he used his joints for a long time. It's already a little bit powdered, called bursitis, arthritis. You know, all that is there, weakness is there. Now, if you go to a doctor one day, fine morning, you have pain, doctor might say, okay, do a replacement of a knee, or maybe a surgery, you know, or people get an injury and, tear, well, you know. What will do it, they can do now, you don't have to do a surgery, you can take your own fat or a plasma, and you put it back, inject it back on your joints as a stem cell. It can regenerate the cartilage and ligament, that's the idea, and protect your joints. So even technology, you don't have to cut. In case in your age, if you go for an operation, he has to be bedridden, he cannot move, and it affects on his heart, and it can be, you understand? So that's the way we accelerate the health programs. The stem cell and regenerative medicine is an amazing scope, and it's all natural. Everybody get the benefit. Only the thing is, it's a little bit more expensive, not the regular programs. It starts from $10,000 onwards. That's only the thing is. Okay, move on. The same thing as a younger baby is exosome. You can check the net next because we have less. Now, one of the most important point I just wanted to share with you is peptides. How many people knows peptides? You know, doctor knows it. This doctor knows it, yeah. Dr. Nanos also knows that you are a little lazy to lift your hand. I know that. All right. So now, actually, the big pharma or the doctors, we say, sorry to say again and again, even though I'm live, if you go with the certain principles or routines of peptides, definitely you will be seeing it in the next 2-3 years in a big way. By the time I'm using some of the peptides, something called, I'll show you BPC, what is body protection compound, yeah, BPC, yeah, suddenly I forget. Alright, so there are a lot of peptides, like GLP drugs are kind of a peptides. So we have so many peptides in our body. When you get older, or when you do become, increase the free radical, we are missing. It's like a soil, like me and you wanted to make a big farm in the Philippines. First thing, when you buy the land, we should check the soil, right? And see, oh, urea is missing, this is missing, let's put that fertilizer and that. So peptides are kind of a, what is it? A fertilizer to your body. This is very simple thing. People don't understand. They think that is a medicine, this, that. Whatever the missing things, you're putting it back in, except the GIP, GLP and glucagon. This is weight loss and sugar regulation peptides. The rest of, most of them are putting back something in your body to protect you and to increase your, the quality of the health, to, repair your cells. Like an example, you're going to see NAD. What is that? I'll tell you. Next. So peptides, when you have here and go and research it, you will see what is it peptides are now. In next 2-3 years, you will be seeing it. We're already using it here. You understand? That's the benefit. And you can improve. Even if you have a joint problem, I can put TB500 and BPC, the next one. So this is actually fixes the gut. If anybody in the 20 years back, people comes with me a gut problem. I had a guy with UC. UC is called, I'm sure many of the doctors knows here, it's called ulcerative colitis, which means you have a lot of ulcers in the stomach and later on you poop and with the blood. And that is actually, I had this client and I couldn't fix it. And later on, 2.5 years back, I was with the biohacker and this biohacker said, Dr. Jaison, why don't you try? He didn't try, he said, this fixes the gut. Then I thought, okay, let me put this and this together. Let's try. I went into that client, I asked him, how long are you suffering? Then he said, maybe doctors say it can lead into a cancer, maybe you can get a colon cancer. So doctors are worried and they took a biopsy and all that, said, okay, you want to try? I can let you try. So this is actually a famous guy, I don't want to tell. And I said, this is like a guinea pig thing for you. I haven't tried anyone for this. And he accepted, and I did it 2.5 months. Believe it or not, definitely the diet, he was eating kind of food. I changed complete pattern of his food, certain thing, he was eating pickles, blah, blah, blah. All that avoided in 2.5 months. When he went back and tested, no UC, no ulcerative colitis. So BPC's body protection compound is one of the massive amount of thing anybody can take, you can take it. But again, it costs money, it's one of the best into gut healing. And again, next one. The TB500, the same thing. These are some of the peptides. But the next one you might know. This is the healing peptide for the joint. If you have a pain, if you go to the physiotherapist, like Junisa, if you go to the, our physio, like Pratna, and whether I pronounce correct or not, and she will fix you actually, but at the same time, yeah, correct or not? Yeah, almost correct. You have a good healing hand. But if your client uses BPC and TB500 together, that patient get massive difference. That's what we can give the Sergi. We are trying to do with the Sergi. You get the better benefit. We're giving you the BPC and TB500 now together. Yeah? Alright, next. So this is IV drips. Everybody knows that there are a lot of IV drips. You need to see what is the combination. But if you know some of the IVs, like I'll show you next, most of them, glutathione, maybe many people, the Filipinos like you guys take a lot of, they want to become more whiter and fairer. But glutathione is not just to make you whiter, it is the master antioxidant. And that actually protects and heals your liver. And one of the best and master, the biggest and the best antioxidant. So it's not just you take it for to become whiter or fairer, it is actually to make you repair your liver. That is why it is one of the, we call as a master antioxidant. All right. And NAD, everybody know. And this is unbelievable actually. Many of it, did I tell you about the borrowing money thing, spiritual people? When you lose one thing, and you lose and you have to suicide. This guy is the one to repair your brain, not to suicide. So this guy is the one not to suicide your brain, your liver, your kidney, your hand, every single cell. And how many of you been taking this NAD for years? Tell me, at least 10 times. Jinu sir took a couple of sir took it, take it, yeah. Jinu sir said take it. Guys, at least once a month. It's you can take it even smaller dosage in the day. Okay, and our clinic we provide all this thing what I said we have it here. But my point is here, you can take at least once a week. It repairs your brain even. You understand? Boosts your brain, it increases your power, and it repairs your cells. And you don't use it, and we are just waiting for it. Some disease to happen, and we think that we are doing good. Why? We don't want to spend money for our health. We're just putting in the bank. What we can do tomorrow, we do it. We cannot use it. So it's not a good idea. We're saving money, am I right? But we cannot use it in our health or for us. Am I right, sir? So let's move on. Next. Alright, so I have created a program. Many people, we all cannot spend a lot of money in certain people who have a salary. I have created a program even from the basic to a middle to an advanced programs. And in that program, even if you know your blood type, I can change a lot in the equivalent to your genetics. DNA, I've researched and I got a doctorate, thousands of diet, and that's what one of the things my clients use. A kind of blood type diet is called alkaline, acidic and alkaline. Your blood pH is around 7.35 to 7.45. If you maintain that, your health will be that. That's what, when you got the diet, you have to avoid certain food. You understand? Cucumber is not good for you. Your wife can eat cucumber because an acidic and alkaline balance. Orange and lemon both are citrus fruit, both are acidic. When it goes, both of you drink orange juice, is acidic. And any fruits, please guys, everybody think that fruits are good. We used to say fruits are Cinderellas of our health, but today I say fruits are not healthy. That fruit sugar goes directly into the liver and accelerates the fatty liver. So you need to know what fruits you can. If you are already overweight and you have a fatty liver, you should not take fruits. Or if you are healthy, you are a fit person, certain fruits with a low glycemic index fruits you can take it, but you can take out of them with a vegetable alternate to that. You understand? That is sir, thank you sir for coming sir. Even though 6:30 is not 6:30 sir now, it's almost 8:30 now. Alright. Okay, so A, B, D, alkaline, blood group, and I use, when I say balance, when I say don't drink orange juice, you have a lemon juice. When I say don't drink milk, you have almond milk, coconut milk, rice milk, quinoa milk, one more, oat milk. At least 5 I can even goat milk because it has less of lactose, or camel milk you can less of lactose you can have than the cow milk. And if you take a cow milk, most of the research say turn on the diabetic gene because of the lactose, and it may trigger the cancer gene also. Why do you want to drink milk every day? You understand? You may not have that gene that's having a mutation, but if you are unlucky to have the gene mutation, you may click on. It's like the light. Understand, guys? My friend smoked a cigarette for 50 years. He didn't get a cancer, so let me smoke. It doesn't work like that. He was a lucky gene. You understand? His switch was never turned on. That guy will go. Sham will go and turn on your switch, and after 1 month, you get a throat cancer. It's actually again on with your genetics. You understand? So it's in your hand. It's not that because my father is diabetic, my mother is diabetic, I should be diabetic. No, not necessary. You can switch off because it's in your hand. Most of the lifestyle diseases is not from hereditary. It is from your hand. It's in your hand. Please learn that. That is what we're teaching you right now. Because my parents have, you can prevent or prolong for your life. 100%. My parents were that. I don't have. I told you my HbA1c is 4.9. My younger sister, she have already because her lifestyle is different. You understand? So that is the way you can turn off your switch for the most of the things in your hand. If you take action, actions are very important. If there is no action, there is no reaction. How many of you wanted to be successful in the life? Most of you, am I right? Even any age, everyone you want to be. But that's the most important thing in life if you don't take actions on the right time. Even if it's a health. I want to lose weight. Everybody wants to lose weight. I want to reverse my lifestyle disease. But if I don't take any action, when you sit here and you listen and just go off, and if you don't write it down, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to lose 10 kg, I want to reverse my diseases, this year, that year, this time, you're not going to be achieve anything. So you have to write it down, set your goals, and realistically you need to achieve, whether it's to make money or achieve anything. You understand? That is what very most important thing is. Guys, you want to eat something, some salad, 15 minutes more we can go. Everybody 15 minutes, or we can stop. 15, I have 5 to 10 more slides to run through and finish. And we'll give you some, we have some nice dessert for few people. Only few people selected, and a healthy dessert. Only the good people, yeah. We have some nice, healthy, low glycemic index dessert. No, it's not a dessert, salad. So, alkaline gut group and balanced diet is very important. Is there a spoon there for them, or? Yeah? Ah, okay, alright. Next. So that's my program. When I go back to the ABB diet, ABB diet is, if you even follow my program, you will see amazing benefit. If you are trying it, if you are sticking to it, but don't cheat like, oh, let me eat a little bit of chapati today. I will try a little one dosha idli. You know, like that doesn't work actually. You have to be 100%. Once in a blue moon, that's the idea of it. The diet is all about. On behind, my language person is there. That is what I'm just telling you. My neighbor from Pichu is there. That's what it is. Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right. So, next. Okay, we have, like I told you, that we don't have to go to the sauna. We have an advanced slim port sauna, like an infrared sauna available here, and makes you sweat and detox and cleansing. We have a lot of. Did we go into the stress thing, Vignesh? You went the stress one? No, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. So going back, so like this, we don't have to even sit in a hotel and spend more time for an infrared sauna. We have an infrared sauna that detox you 15 minutes. It can make you half a kg of weight loss, to a lot of other benefits. So technology is advanced. You can get a nice massage, relaxing, de-stressing. So many protocols and procedures. Over 100 treatments we do it. Yeah. Next. We have, as I said, we're going to have in the future. At present, we have few scans, that the BMI scans and something available, and we arrange. This is going to be a complete medical clinic. Will be a GP will be there, and all the assessments and everything. We are converting that into a longevity hub. So it's a full-fledged longevity hub. The marina will be. So it will be more AI-based scans and tests will be there eventually. So you can avail in these programs. Next. We have already an AI gym. You don't need to have a lot of machines. If you go inside this door and you will see a system, a machine that is like an AI gym. There's a trainer inbuilt, and the trainer can teach you, can count for you, everything is in there. So even the technology is advanced. But better to have a personal trainer like me and pay me $10,000 and I'll guide you better. Okay, doctor? Always, me is better. 100%. What I'm saying is we have our facilities, yeah. Nana, especially you. I charge you only $5,000 per an hour. Okay, thank you. Next. This similar benefit, this is hyperbaric oxygen chambers. We already have, we're going to have one like this on end of the month or next month is coming. But we already have similar or better benefits, hydrogen breathing. So we already have hydrogen drinking here, hydrogen bathing here. You can use the last one in the corner. Thank you. All right, and you can also have a hydrogen breathing. So this is oxygen, that is hydrogen and oxygen breathing. That's even far better to cellular level healing. So we have a massage chair, and you can sit and drink hydrogen water and breathe hydrogen water for 30 minutes. We have, if anybody want to see later, in the corner on this unit, it is available. Similar like this, but this is slightly different. It's only oxygen on an altitude. This is slightly different. These are all longevity protocols. These are. Next class. Me too. Everybody knows already the benefits of hydrogen drinking, why it is benefits. You can ask ChatGPT, then it will say you why it's beneficial, because it's again selective and reduces oxidative stress, cellular hydration, supports metabolism, boosts cellular. Now all that being said, and reduces the free radical. That's the most important thing. When it reduces the free radical, that means it reduces your age and reverses your biological age. Sorry, that was my mistake. Thank you. Next. Alright, so hydrogen bath, I explained already the benefit, cellular healing, deep cellular absorption. Next, and muscle relaxation, this we already have here. Hydrogen breathing. Next. And I recently, again, this was not in a part of my blueprint. So last year I got a client, he came and they are researching on this kind of treatment called immunotherapy, because I was very much interested, because in my son's case he got a brain tumor, and I seen people how they suffer with the cancer. So I seen, okay, how can we prevent it? Only detection is not important. How can we prevent it? How can it prolong it, or we cannot get it? Why do you want to suffer in your life? So these people, they came, they're from America, South America, and they came and they met me, and they have something. They just got an FDA in there, and they're coming up in to set it up, and our place also. You can just have 4 injections actually from your own blood. They put it into DNA and they test. I don't have all the information for you today to explain, but just that 4 jabs, you may hopefully 99 or 100% prevent from cancer all your life. Imagine, if you can do that, if you have a little extra cash in your bank. So first thing is, for today I'm going to teach you how to make an extra money. If anybody wanted to learn that, you know, that's another protocol. If anybody want to sit here, and I'm launching this program unofficially. It's not an official launch. It's a big event we are doing in a big hotel. But this Dr. Jaison's launch of the flight program, and unofficially I'm just explaining to you somebody, because then I have to do this, and we have something that you can, you know, earn and spend, and a concept I'm sharing here. If you are interested, I'll explain to you. If you don't interested, when you finish the seminar, you can leave. That's only for 2 minutes. So immunotherapy is like that. It's a very simple thing. You know, 4 jabs or 8 jabs. Certain people have to take 8 jabs in 2-3 months. Boom, hopefully you can prevent it. That's the next. Right, next. Therapeutic plasma. This is a beautiful thing. Actually, it's not me, or we are not even started yet. I have done it once and I felt amazing. Once I've done it myself, and I saw in my blood, on one side it was like all black in my blood. So it's like dialysis. You transfer in one tube your old blood, and then you infuse oxygen and all the nice nutrients and put it back in your body. Imagine cleaning. It's just like vacuuming and, you know, filtering all that garbage and everything, you know, blood, most of the, imagine the dirty blood, the liver let it go with all the dirts coming, because your liver is a lazy guy, or maybe he's bribing and getting the money. He become fatty liver, drinking alcohol, junk food and everything. He's allowing all that dirty blood going into brain, and when you do something, even if you have a little fatty liver, it's even better. So this is unbelievable benefits you're going to get it. You understand? So imagine if you are able to do that. Next. Alright, and reverse having any kind of lifestyle diseases is possibly most of the time. Not everyone, maybe there are chances. If I tried with, let's say an example, 100 numbers, I got a result of 90 to 95. Some people may not follow the protocol, maybe genetically, maybe they cannot, but most of the cases, lifestyle diseases can be reversed these days. That's the answer for it, most of the time. If they have some people have type 1 diabetic, maybe it's not possible, maybe, but maybe 2 is easier. You understand? You're right, doctor? Kind of. Yeah. Nice. Next. Alright, reversing any kind of cholesterol. Next. Reversing blood pressure. Reversing. I have a client called, I can proudly say, I make meet Jaison. 17 years, 20 years he's taking medicine. He came to my program. He started with the beetroot juice. Within 7 days, his blood pressure went back to normal. Only one juice, what you have it is in your diet, that one, it has something called nitric oxide. And this nitric oxide increases the vascularity of your, you know, this pipe, and it becomes more flexible. So when you drink on a day-to-day basis, 1 time or 2 times, and this beetroot and carrot and ginger, actually only beetroot is enough, and it increases the vascularity and flexibility and mobility, and you can reduce. It's not because of your pressure is increasing, because your vascularity is reduced and because of it. And increasing vitamin C in your diet. So if you increase it, like even if you eat a green chili is far better than an orange juice. Because orange juice is going to make you just capsicum or capsaicin, just chop it and make a salad and increase 2-3 green chilies, even increasing your vitamin C or taking 1 or 2 or 3 times vitamin C tablets, high strength, and it can reduce your blood pressure. You can apply to all your patients, or you can try it on yourself, and you see your blood pressure goes down immediately. In 1 week or 2 weeks. You don't have to go all your life, you have to take medicine from the doctor. Simple biohacking tools that. If you take a salt, you're not going to increase your blood pressure. It's actually, I told you, if you take a pinch of Baga Gold mineral salt, it has 92 mineral salt and it will regulate your blood sugar. But if you take 1 kg of it, it's not good for you also, because it still has sodium. Yeah, right. Next. Okay, reversing the fatty liver, I already said, when your liver has 3-4 stages, liver is the only organ that actually completely, if you still grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and grade 4 it becomes cirrhosis, you cannot do anything, but till the grade 3 you can reverse it, you understand? So that is why you need to prepare yourself and do something earlier and do it. Most of us sitting here, we have it here, a kind of mild lesions, and you have to take some action, which is very important. Next. And reversing thyroid and PCOD. In the olden days, I went to one line. I had clients in Saudi Arabia. I worked with elite royals and all. So the young kids I used to get 30 years back, little kids, 13, 14 years, and I tried them. They actually in a young age, 14 and 15, PCOD. And I know many of the, I have a lot of Kabayan girls. Even the doctors, they don't know what is PCOD. PCOD is, it's not just a cyst in the ovaries. It's actually a kind of, insulin spiking, insulin resistant. And it is actually, most of the time, it treated with the contraceptive drugs or diabetic drugs or medicine, am I right? But I don't know, accidentally I used to have a maid comes to my house. She used to do a lot of sweeping and getting water from the well and washing. And I see this lady, she never had a stomach. So I used to mimic and exercise little girls like that, functionally, rotational. So why I'm telling you, the girls, when women go to the gym, don't exercise like men. And you have a fascia need to be released, and they cut. It's kind of fascia. If you do train the fascia, and the fascia can make you a flat stomach and make you lose weight. That's why Dr. Jaison can break the cyst in the ovaries. That's why I didn't know that time. I went to America and I studied a course called a functional and rotational exercise, like a ball swing. You do anything that actually can break the cyst for rotation and can break the cyst and reverse the PCOD. Then only I said, oh, what I was doing, mimicking that exercise, actually helped all these ladies, all the girls. You understood? So today, if someone comes to me with a thyroid or PCOD, I'm able to reverse them, because functionally, mechanically, I can give them a program with the diet and exercise. And even a thyroid set and natural supplement, it can be reversed and regulate the blood sugar, and they are in the business. And most of them will have a fatty liver. I reverse it and I make them lose weight. All right, just move on. We have a lot of treatments you can learn from here. We do exercise and diet. One more important thing is exercise and diet cannot make your sport reduction. Exercise and diet cannot make your sport reduction. One injection cannot make your sport reduction. So combining it all, if you have a saggy skin, you may need to lift it. If you want to do something for the beauty, you need to do this. So that is specific actually. So that is very important. If you want to be cosmetically, it's not only you just want to lose some weight, then it's fine. But if you want aesthetically, you want to look good, you may need to use and put it together, and you may get the better benefit out of it. All these things, you cannot do a 30,000 crunches, a machine can do a 30,000 crunches, a cryo can freeze the fat and accelerate the weight loss, anything that is, RF or radio frequency infrared or many treatments. Ayurveda is 6,000 years. We have actually, most of the insurance covered here for Ayurveda, physio and diet. That is what we do here. But Ayurveda is a 6,000 years, and we are from Kerala. I'm from Kerala. We know the benefits. And from a Shirodhara, from an Abhyangam, I've been doing it for the last 25, 30 years. Every single week, 1 or 2 treatment, and that is one of the reason I can be flexible moving around, and I enjoy that, and I'm sure at least once a week all of you should take one of that being a more Ayurvedic kind of treatment, and you will feel good, so good, and de-stressed. And some of you have tried it in my clinic. Yes, you enjoy it. That's the day you come here, only attendance you get it, I know. That's the only attendance I see you. Am I right? You too. And you too. And sir is always 2 times Ayurveda. Sergey didn't try, now we have to do that today and tomorrow. Alright, next. And this is one line I wanted to tell you actually. Yeah, these 3 things, you can go and answer. Chronic stress raises the cortisol. And 3 things, stress and sleep. Stress makes the cortisol and disturb everything. And if you don't have a good sleep, you cannot repair your body. So these 3 things are all connected in your life. So stress means, if you are stressing yourself, it can increase the cortisol it makes me. See, the days I am stressed, I have a lot of stress. And a friend of mine asked me, why you are stressing yourself? I cannot take away it because I have to pay the salaries, I have to pay the rent, I have to pay my family, everybody have a kind of stress. We cannot be avoided. If someone works for you for 30 days and end of the month, you cannot pay them, you get stressed, am I right? Because you are liable to that. Am I right? At the end of the month, if I don't pay the rent of this place, they'll put me in jail. That's a new rule. Then I have to be stressed. I have to bring that money. So stress is in life is common, sir. It cannot be avoided. At certain level, you can avoid. You can be brother, or let it happen. So every single person, if you have a kid, and tomorrow you have to go to the school, and by the time school, oh, what is that kid? Oh, geez, what is she doing? That's a kind of stress. Everybody. If somebody with an A blood group. You, ma'am, if you put you are an A blood group, you told me, am I right? If you are, let's say you tried gym maybe 1 hour every day, push walking and all, your trainer, that's a stress. It's a physical stress for you. It's not the right exercise for you. Walking on a treadmill or running on the treadmill for 10 kilometers, it's a physical stress. Maybe you think that's a good exercise. No. It's too much for you, and it's a stress makes you cortisol makes you feel bad, and that makes you other diseases. You understand? De-stressing the cortisol, or reducing the stress and reducing the cortisol is a primary job of our health. That is very important. And from Ayurveda to exercise to diet to everything actually reduces the cortisol. So we have a lot of different mechanisms that we can de-stress. We can test the cortisol also. I tested a couple of times. Sometimes I have a high, sometimes I have a very low. When I have cortisol, I lose my hair. I know when to happen and when to lower it up and down. But we all have, we cannot do anything. But taking like that nice deep breath and doing some massage, some trying to reduce it is very important kind of mechanism you have to do it. Otherwise you will die with the cortisol. Okay? And we have, it's not just the physio we do, like I was telling her, we do the next generation physio. I introduce her. We have next, she has a tool called fascia releasing. We just prepare you, relax, not just the modalities. What do you do with that? What is that get called?
Graston tool.
I don't know.
Graston tool.
Whatever the word she said, I don't know even English properly. So that tool, she uses it, pulcate and scrape the fascia, releases the muscle, and you are like a gel with the baby, you can move around. Otherwise, when you wake up in the morning, you say, I have a back pain. It's not the back pain, your fascia is tight, am I right? It's not just an injury most of the time. When you are a baby, you have fascia is like a gel, yeah? It's like a gel. And when you get older, you're sitting in the computer all the day and you're thinking and you're doing something and this is becoming stiff. So most of the time we're releasing it. That's why I learned that functional exercises, not the gym stiff exercises, you to do it and you can release the fascia. Alright, move on, last. We do like different kind of treatments. Next. We have, everybody knows that we have a new version of it. It will be introduced on March. Next, Indiba, infrared saunas, everything has cold plunge, ice bath, derma peeling, several programs and protocols we do it. And injectables, I just wanted to pause here. This just means it's not the medicines are injected. As I said, from a peptides to increase. Now these days, in the olden days, we think that the injection goes in your body, that is actually a medicine. Now, as I said, something you're missing can be injected back in. You understand? That's what I told about the peptides, the fertilizer back into your body. You understand? So, we have what do you call, even weight loss, all the Manjaro or other things we also do it. But very important thing, if anybody is using that, any of your friends are using that, two protocol you need to follow in that peptides, yeah? When you use, somebody use the weight loss drugs, the most important, especially the GLP and GIP drugs that reduces the muscle mass. What will happen if you're using it? That means already dessert is coming, we can go, huh? Yeah, amazing, okay. And what is the dessert? You tell me also. Nice. So, this is very important, everybody, just be here. If your friends and family taking the injection for weight loss, which is called GIP or GLP drugs, that actually reduces your muscles and reduce your bone density. And you need to do one thing, you need to start lifting weights. One important thing I want all of you here, look at me, this are all the friends and family, one tool in your life if you take it, one action if you take it in your life, one simple thing you take it in your life. Start doing at least 3 times a week, 30 minutes of resistance-based exercise. For a man or a woman, I said, I don't like gym, I don't like this. I'm not a gym promoter, I had 40 gyms. I still do only 3 or 4 times. I don't have muscles, that doesn't mean I'm not a bodybuilder. I've been doing it for 42 years consistently. You also go and, hello ma'am, you also must go, 78-year-old, your sir also have to go and start doing, get a physiotherapist as a trainer, not a bodybuilder, and she asked her to strengthen your joint and lift some weights and strengthen and prevent sarcopenia. This is very important for everyone sitting here. That is most important thing. Next. Okay. Alright. So, enjoy your dessert. Now, I have something. Hello doctor. Now you're thinking, what is that? Am I right? You are in stress now. Tell me what is that? Anybody have tasted that? Huh? It's a very simple thing. Some people may not. Eh? Correct. Sweet potato, walnut. Yeah. And some chia seeds, flaxseed, some MCT oil. Sweet potato. So I had done 25 years back a seminar. I said to the doctors, when people have diabetic, reverse diabetic, with eating sweet and drinking oil, you can reverse diabetics. And the doctors was very angry with me. I done a big seminar called Eating. Whoever sits here, I'm going to give you a small gift. You can get everybody get a 1,000 dirham gift voucher. You can use it in our clinics. Add it on your program. Please avail it. And apart from that, last thing is, I have a small when they can take it from there. And from me, this program we launching here. Jinu sir, please come here. As we are MDs here, so you hand over this to me. And brother, you come to me as you're my old and doctor. Please, you come to me. Please come here, and you sir, please come as one of our old clients. And that is Sergey, you also come because you joined in this program, so I want you to come here also. Many of you, so this doctors, yeah, all the doctors, Sergey and these two as a client, and Sergey, we just hand over that program, yeah, to Sergey and him. Yeah, we are just holding that, please. Sergey, yes sir, please. We can take a photo of that. Ma'am, you can come also as a manager here. The branch, come on here. For all staff will take it as you the head of here. Yeah. Someone take a picture. Dave, Sham. Anyway, the video is going on. Alright, thanks. Come closer. Okay, so just a soft official launch of all this longevity flight. Whoever want to get bored on an economy class or a business class or a first class, it's your call. But just get bored in, you know, I'm just joking. Everybody should be in the first class. That's what I want. This is only first class in our life. Only first class we should avail. All right. Thank you everyone for the program. And thank you doctors. Thank you Jinu sir. Please have a seat. And let's conclude. And we have, move this, pen. we have a conclusion. This is a program. We have 2-3 different programs on this, but we only have actually a first class program today. This is, you don't have to sit here mandatory if you want to know. But it's a very simple and interesting thing I'm just going to share, because we want everyone to make some money in life. So that's why it's called Weight Loss and Wellness That Pays. And I was thinking this program last year to start, and I was thinking why I want everybody to, like, you go to my gym, in Power Gym in Karama, we just charge 150, 200 dirham. They comes and take in my clinic, my diet, and they still get a benefit. So everyone is my client, everyone is not the celebrities, not everything. But here, we are just going to share you something, very simple thing. I want everyone to be focused and look, if you only want to listen, this is a referral program. The program, what I described, it is actually for you to take it. Now, if you have a time or you have a friend or you want to avail it and refer someone, you get some benefits. Like Bala and all, if you are interested, it's not mandatory. So this program is actually cost 1,660 average for up to 5 years of use. Okay, that is only there. Now, we have actually facilities like for your certain protocols like Ayurveda and physio in case your insurance you're covered. This is not what we're talking about. This is a program for up to 5 years. You can use this program in 1 year, or if you are here 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and this program is protected with the insurance. Actually, you get, if anything happens, that protects by the insurance. Yeah, and listen. 1 second, doctor. Yeah, Dalia, I want, please just here, please, 1 second. For 1 minute only, I'm done with that, please. So, this program is designed as very simple thing, and this is, if you divide into 12, it's actually 19,900 for an average month, year, and it will come around 1,600 average for 5 years. And that is what the cost, and what is the beauty of this? When someone pays this 20,000 a year, an average, and they can use up to 100,000 points here, which means 100,000 worth of things, up to 5 years. I'm just giving you a rough idea, just for you to understand. That means around 500,000 worth of things. They pay around 1,600 average. For this, they get a value of 500,000 worth of things, they can use it. Additionally, they get every year another 100,000 for their friends and families they can refer. So another 100,000. And let's say if this is getting free, you get another 500,000 to use for your friends and family. Imagine you paying 1,666, average 20,000, 100,000 in 5 years, and you get 1 million already. Now, in case anyone convert from here, that 100,000 means 1,000 dirham gift vouchers into 100 people you refer. In that, just say, let's say 10 people join. 1 month or every 1.5 months, one person you are able to bring here. Every 1.5 months, not 1 month, not 1 day. So in a year, whole year, 10 people, every single person you get 10,000. That means another 10 into 10,000, it is 100,000. And you have 100,000, you have 100,000, you have 100,000. 50 people you are in 5 years, you make another 500,000, and that you can redeem into cash and redeem half into. So you paying 1,666, you may able to get 1.5 million worth of things. More the details, if anybody is interested, walk into our place, they will explain. I don't want, this is a seminar, this is a referral program on the other side. Seminar was for the longevity flight, you like to join, if you want to refer, somebody don't want to do it. But if you do this, then you sit down and you think it, there is no property, we don't even have property program gets pays you like this. Only you have to say, I went to a workshop with Dr. Jaison. I just want to ask you only one thing. Some of the information I passed you, maybe most of the thing you had it first time, am I right? And you watched a movie, it was boring or it's okay? Just say, huh? It's okay. So you are happy for the movie, am I right, what you watched? So now what you to do? I watched a good movie with Dr. Jaison, I'm going to share it now. And the benefits, and celebrate the health for yourself and your friends and family, so you can see your friends and family in your 60s and 70s and 80s. It's not possible for us to take everything in one go. But start implementing, start doing some actions, changing small lifestyle, doing some exercises. But if you are able to, let me see what I can do, come and sit. Mandeep, we have so many health professionals here, and they're all, and I am also personally available here. We have a good team here, and we have another branch in case some of you cannot come here. We do most of the protocols. We have a longevity room we are creating in Burjuman. We have additional gym in Burjuman. So 3-4 we are supposed to open in Gujarat. We are not doing it. We're focusing here. And this program is designed as beautiful, very beautiful. It is not a gym program. Finally, this is for a maximum of 52 weeks. Wherever in the world they can do it. And it's breaking down to 26 on a different, and it's 13. So it's 52 weeks. You don't have to even come every day here. If you cannot come, also we have, you might see in the brochure somewhere else, somebody have it. We also have a home service. We have somebody want to do an IV and the protocol. We have nurses, we have doctors, we have GPs, we have aesthetic doctors, we have IV programs. We can do a physio at your doorstep, So some people may not even attend. So some VIPs we cannot come. You refer someone. So in that, we are not talking about a gym program. You go to the gym next door, go to the power gym, no problem for me. I'm talking about 52 weeks of interventions in either in Body Perfect at your own place. It's such an easy program. And whatever you want to earn, whatever you want to do it yourself, you do it. Am I right? It's such a simple thing. In this, you have any question, you can ask. In this 52 weeks, if you are traveling, you can extend the time in monthly 4 times. Sometimes people may not able to come, they can go into the mood. In that 52 weeks, most of the qualities of this thing we can implement in you. I can cover whatever I told you. You understand? We can put that IV, we can put the NAD, we can test that. We do a genetic test, we do a blood test, we do that. In once a week, we put this protocol, this treatment, 1 massage, 1 this. You come spend 2 hours, boom, you are in the business of health. Is that too difficult? It's not too difficult, am I right? Then you continue wherever the gym, you go next door, or in your building gym, 30 minutes of cardio. When you do an exercise, very simple and mandatory, what you have to do is, you don't do on a treadmill for 30 minutes or 1 hour. You go for a recreational walk. Walking is just not a medicine. Walking is not an exercise, just an additional activity. What I do is, I put my monitor, my sugar monitor. Everyone should inbuilt. Whoever sitting here should come back and take it and put it at least to try 1 or 2 months. I'm telling you, it's nothing. It's peanuts, couple of hundred. And install it and put an app and see where you are going. How is your body cooking? Understand where is it, furnaces in the 1 or 2 or 3. Learn it, test it. What it costs you, you are going to lose something, nothing. Start from there. Then you construct on it, you understand. Walk in, you have a gift voucher, try a couple of treatments. And start build on your health and try to share. And this word say we can live well, live healthier and the fullest, and hopefully we see in many years in healthy and happy. So health, wealth and happiness to be my blessing and God's blessing with you all, and thank you very much. Anything else? Thank you. You are trying to take my phone, huh? Listen. Yeah, I'm sure. Huh? Okay, so thank you guys. And the programs, Mandeep ma'am, please come. All my teams, you can come here. And Mandeep is our manager. And anybody have anything, you can come back. Today maybe we don't have enough. Most of you have to go. Please give everyone a gift voucher. Please, someone can come. The 1,000 dirham gift voucher, you can start with it something if you're not our members. Some of you are already there. Dr. Nana won't get it. You can take it and give it to them. You can add another 2 more treatments in your program, whatever it is. You understand? Or you can bring one of your friends.